In today's video, we take you inside the farewell moment between US President Donald Trump and King Charles III that has grabbed global headlines. Not just for the diplomacy, but for what people noticed about Trump's hands. From makeup-coated handshakes to speculation about his health, we'll tell you what happened, what the pictures revealed, and the larger questions being raised about the 79-year-old president's fitness. President Trump, 79, was seen bidding farewell to King Charles on Thursday morning after an overnight stay at Windsor Castle, where reports say he and his wife Melania slept in separate bedrooms. Following breakfast, Trump was waved off to his meeting with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer by King Charles himself. At the castle's grand doorway, the two men shook hands warmly. But what caught attention was not the gesture itself, but Trump's makeup-slathered hand. The president clasped Charles's hand, then placed his other hand on top, before turning to reporters and calling the monarch, quote, "a great gentleman and a great king." Just moments earlier, the pair, along with Melania Trump and Queen Camilla, had posed in a corridor lined with historic paintings and antique furniture. But the photo that emerged from that setting has been making the rounds. Not because of the grandeur, but because Trump's right hand, covered in heavy concealer, stood out sharply under the lights. The president's hand again became a talking point when he arrived at Chequers, the British Prime Minister's official country residence, just hours later. This was not an isolated incident. Multiple moments during this visit have spotlighted Trump's hands, including a royal social media post that offered a close-up of the same cosmetic cover-up and carefully choreographed greetings at Windsor. Why so much focus on his hands? For weeks now, Trump has been seen with makeup covering bruising on the same spot, whether at the White House Rose Garden, during the US Open, or even on a recent golf outing. The White House explanation: irritation from endless handshakes combined with aspirin use. But that explanation has not silenced the chatter. Analysts point out that the health speculation has been building for months. Beyond the bruises, Trump has often been photographed with visibly swollen ankles, which the White House attributes to a circulatory issue called chronic venous insufficiency. Adding to the narrative are concerns voiced by behavioral experts, who cite Trump's bouts of daytime drowsiness, lapses on camera, and occasional difficulty walking in a straight line. None of this, they say, is typical of someone in peak form. Officials, however, have angrily dismissed those claims as exaggerated or politically motivated. Interestingly, Trump is not the only leader whose hands have attracted commentary. King Charles himself has long been the subject of light-hearted remarks about his so-called sausage fingers, a term he once jokingly used for himself. So, whether it's Trump's concealer-coated handshake or Charles's well-known sausage fingers, hands have once again become a focal point in global politics. But beneath the gossip lies a serious question about age, health, and transparency for leaders of state. We'll continue tracking every detail as this story develops. Don't forget to subscribe to the Indian Express for more international updates and in-depth analysis.